In this video, I want to tell you, or in this podcast, I want to tell you how I'm going to improve my writing skills in 2024. It's the 3rd of January today. Welcome to 2024. I hope you had a great start. And I hope that this year you're going to improve your skills as well. So I want to share what I'm going to do. So maybe you can get some inspiration, or it's simply to open a conversation on what we can do to improve our writing. Because writing is a skill, and like any other skills, it can be improved, and the process of improving this skill is never ending. So you can keep working on your writing, or on your cooking skills, or on your language skills until you die, basically, because it's the amount of things, the number of things that you can explore and improve really is endless. So unless you say to yourself, all right, that's it, I don't want to work on my skills, whether it's cooking skills or whatever, unless you say that to yourself, then you can still keep going with improving these skills. So I'm going to do 5 things. The first thing is writing in the morning. In the past, I didn't have a writing routine in the morning. So in the past, I used to wake up, have breakfast, and then read for at least 30 minutes a day. And this allowed me to read, on average, 20-25 books a year. But recently, I saw a video on YouTube, I'll put it in the show notes, an interview with Ryan Holiday. Ryan Holiday is a writer. He writes about Stoicism. And in this interview, he said that because he's a writer, the first thing that he does before doing anything else is writing. He doesn't write, he says, I don't write at 3 in the afternoon, because that is not conducive to doing it well. Something along these lines. So basically he's saying writing in the morning with a fresh mind is useful, and it helps him get more writing done, and quality writing as well. So I thought, okay, this year I'm not going to read in the morning, and I'm not going to check my phone in the morning, because this is what I used to do. I used to wake up, go to my bathroom, and while I was there, I would check my notifications, emails. And once you start doing that, like my mind at least, gets diverted into to different directions. So I start thinking, okay, I need to reply to that email. Oh, I received a nice comment, so I need to reply to this person, or I still haven't replied to this guy, or whatever. And it's not that I get anxious, but I start building a to-do list in my mind already. After 5 minutes after I woke up. I don't think that's a good thing, especially because if you want to write, if you want to get some quality writing done, I think writing in the morning, like taking Ryan Holiday's advice, could be useful. So I decided that I'm not going to read books in the morning. I'm not going to check my phone as soon as I wake up, but I'm going to wake up, have breakfast, and write for at least 30 minutes. And because I haven't checked my phone, because I don't know who is trying to get in touch with me, I think this will give me more space. Okay, will open more space in my mind to get to write. So my mind will be untouched. It will be more free, and that might lead to better quality writing. Right now, I'm writing my dissertation. It's an academic. It's academic writing. It's an academic piece. And I've already experimented with this, and it works. It works because I write for at least 30 minutes, and I can feel it. I can feel it's. I get more focused. I'm not thinking about people, social media, other things. I'm focusing on what I need to put on paper. So this is the first thing, and I will still read, of course, because this is the second thing. The second thing I'm going to do to improve my writing is reading about writing as well. Not only about writing, but reading about writing. Also about writing. So I've already read a few books on the craft of writing, and they're all in this article that I wrote. The link will be in the show notes. I read On Writing by Stephen King, 100 Ways to Improve Your Writing by Gary Provost, On Writing Well by, I can't remember, someone beginning with a Z, I can't remember. The Science of Storytelling by Will Storr, and another one. Anyway, I've already read a few books on how to improve my writing, and I want to read more about this. So I'm planning to read more books on writing. All these books are in the article, so if you want to check them out, they are there. And of course, I'm also going to read about other things, because I'm generally, like you, I'm a curious person, and I want to improve some aspects of my personality, life. I want to learn more about history, so I've got a few books in my reading list that I want to read. And that's number 2. You cannot improve your writing if you don't read. I'm sure you know this. So that's number 2. Number 3 is feedback. Now, I teach English as a foreign language, so I already give feedback to students. Not so much on writing these days. Not so much on speaking these days, because I'm trying to focus all my expertise and all my experience on helping non-native English writers, because I'm a writer myself. So I'm going to give feedback, and I'm going to seek out more feedback. So I'm going to ask people to make comments on my writing. So I will have to join writing communities for this, online writing communities. I prefer small communities. I don't like those big groups with thousands of people, because I don't like that. So seeking feedback and giving feedback. In fact, I actually launched a writing program, a 3-week writing program starting on the 15th of January. So if you want to check it out, it's below. And that is something, receiving and giving feedback is something that Jennifer Walker, a writer that I interviewed recently on my YouTube channel and podcast, she advised that. She said to me that if you want to improve your writing, getting feedback is valuable, but also giving feedback, because giving feedback by giving feedback, you see what works and what doesn't work as a reader. Okay? And now that I think about it, an Italian editor that I met a couple of months ago, probably we're going to collaborate this year, she told me that she's not really a writer, but she's a great editor because she can see what works and what doesn't when reading a text. So she's not a great writer, but she can edit very well. I don't know, editing skills are also, are like writing skills. They can be developed. And, okay, so this is basically number 3. Giving feedback, receiving feedback. I'm going to launch more writing programs in the future this year. And maybe, if there is enough interest, if I see that people are interested in this, I'm going to open my own writing community for non-native English writers, but I'm not sure. It depends on how many people are would be interested in this. So we'll see. Number 4, MasterClass. Okay, if you don't know what MasterClass is, basically it's a learning platform where all the experts, all the the best in their fields, people who are the best in their fields, record lectures, and they teach you how to master a skill. Basically, there are, for example, cooking masterclass with Gordon Ramsay. Who else is there? Okay, there are many writers, filmmakers, directors. I think it's a great platform. And I signed up for a writing masterclass with Malcolm Gladwell. Malcolm Gladwell is a non-fiction writer. I read only one book by Gladwell, and it's this one, Talking to Strangers. A thick book, over 300, nearly 400 pages. And I read it last summer, in the summer of 2023, and I couldn't put it down. Like, it was so compelling, so well written, so interesting. When I finished that book, I thought, how did this author manage to keep me there, keep me glued to his pages? How did he do that? Because I cannot explain it. Is it, I don't know, is it the way he built up his story? Was it because the writing was clear? I don't know, I cannot explain it in using words. But then I thought, okay, I want to read more books by Gladwell. And then I saw a YouTube trailer of his masterclass. Wow, when I saw that, I thought, okay, no, I want to learn how this writer goes about writing stories and writing bestsellers as well, because he writes bestsellers. So no, it's non-fiction. So yeah, it's a genre that I like, that I'm interested in, and I signed up. So I paid for training. Let's call it training. And that's number 4. So there are over 4 hours, I think, 4 hours of videos that I'm going to watch. I'm going to take notes, and that I think that will help me improve my writing. I haven't started yet, to be honest, because I bought it a few days ago. So that's number 4. Number 5, Medium. Medium, if you don't know what it is, it's a free blogging platform. You can create an account for free, and you can write about basically anything you want. Anything you want. There are people writing about self-development, stories, personal essays. There are writers writing about business, education, writing about writing. There's really, you can write about anything you want. And I'm there. I've been there for over a year. Got a few followers there. The link is in the show notes if you want to check out my Medium profile. I write about writing. I also tell personal stories. I write to be useful, okay? And it's great for practice. It's really for practicing in public. It's not something that you write. It's not that you write and you keep your files on your computer. No, you publish what you write, and then you see what people think about your piece. Maybe there are people they can like or comment on your piece, and it's there are no ads, so no distractions like TikTok or Instagram where you're constantly distracted by the next video, or you feel you want to watch the next video. Once you open an article, you only have words in front of you, and the only thing you could do is either read the article or click away, find another article. You don't have pop-ups of any kind. It's great. It's a great platform, and readers and writers are there. So it's a platform for readers and writers, and it's a community. It's a community. We can call it a community. I sometimes, I find myself talking always to the same people because I read their articles and they read my articles. So it's nice. It's nice, and I'm going to keep using Medium for practicing and also to get my words out there into the world, because otherwise, can I call myself a writer if I'm not publishing anything? That's always that question. Yeah, so I'm going to write on Medium in 2024. I encourage you, even if you're a non-native speaker of English, go Medium. Start publishing things. Start publishing things there, and wait. You can say, I'm a non-native English writer, or English is not my first language, so please, if you have any feedback on how I can improve, let me know. People will reply. That's it. So, number 1, I'll write in the morning. Number 2, reading about writing and reading books in general. Number 3, getting feedback and giving feedback. Number 4, MasterClass with Malcolm Gladwell. So I'm investing in my craft, in my training. And 5, Medium. All the links in the show notes of everything I mentioned here. Let me know how you are going to improve your writing, or if you have any questions about how to improve your writing. And I hope this is helpful. I hope this is helpful, inspiring. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. And I'll see you in the next video or in the next podcast. Bye-bye.